Hey y'all, it's Liz, and this is Sadie and Scout, and today we're going to teach you how to do the trick, Who is Your Best Friend? This trick was originally created by Lily and the Hairless on Vine, and then our really good friends Jax the Puppy remade it, and we just loved it and thought it was so cute, so when I had the time, I decided to teach Sadie. So this trick is very, well, I'd say this is an intermediate trick. It's not easy, but it's not, impossible to teach your dogs as well. Sadie is very, very treat driven, so she'll pretty much do anything you ask her to get a treat. So depending on how willing your dog is to work for a treat may determine how long this trick will take you to teach your dog. So for instance, Scout, he could care less about treats. I mean, he loves them, but he's not going to work really hard for one. So with him, it's pretty hard to teach him anything new. But with Sadie, she picks up things pretty quickly because she wants that treat. And my crew is taking a nap and running away, but we will get this done. So, to teach Sadie this trick, I have a bag of treats. These are little treats. They are very small, already broken into small pieces. I got them from BarkBox, and you can actually use Sadie's code, Sadie and the number 5, all one word, Sadie5, as a discount code on BarkBox. And we get treats every single month from BarkBox, and it is excellent because it's great to teach Sadie tricks and, also just positive reinforcement all the time. Anytime we ask our dogs to do something, we generally give them a treat. For instance, when we tell them to go to their kennels for, bedtime or for leaving the house, we give them a treat because we're asking them to do something, so we just like to positively reinforce them. So, to start off with this trick, I had to teach Sadie to touch Scout. You can use another dog like Scout, or you can use a teddy bear, potentially another person, or whatever it is that you want your dog to be saying is their best friend. So, to teach Sadie, I had to teach her to touch Scout. So, to touch Scout, or to teach her this, I would manually hold her next to Scout and have her touch him. And as she touched him, I would give her a treat when she would relax. So I did this probably, 10, 15 times, and she finally understood, it was okay to touch Scout, and he is super mellow, so he didn't care. And after that, again, I would hold her, have her touch him, and she would relax, and then I would say, "Who is your best friend?" And I would give her the treat as she was touching Scout. So she eventually understood that when I had her touch him and say, "Who's your best friend?" that it meant she needed to touch Scout. So probably did that, 10 times as well with these tiny little treats. And she caught on pretty quickly. So we're going to give it a shot right now. Sometimes she likes to do every other trick she knows. I don't know why. She gets very hyper. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, Scout, lay down. Good boy. Good boy. Alright, I'm going to put her on this side just because that's the side her arm is on. Okay. Calm down. See, she gets a little overexcited sometimes, so. Alright, stop. Stop. Sit. Sit down. Who's your best friend? Who's your best friend? Who's your best friend? Who's your best friend? Good girl. I didn't give it to her right away. She knows this trick well enough now that, I want her to actually do it. When you're first teaching your dog, anytime that you're saying, "Who's your best friend?" and they touch whatever it is that you want them to touch, go ahead and give them the treat. Like I said, I didn't do it just then, even though she did touch him, because she was being way overly excited, and I want her to actually do the trick. So we'll give it another go. Who's your best friend? Good girl. So that time she was a little more calm, and she knew that she actually had to complete the trick in order to get the treat. So, and I also give Scout not you yet. I give Scout treats for just being so cooperative with her. Alright. Who's your best friend? Who's your best friend? Good girl. Good girl. So as you can see, I told you she absolutely loves these treats. So let me see if I can turn him a little bit so you can see her a little better. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. Lay down. Good boy. Alright, Sadie. Who's your best friend? Who's your best friend? Who's your best friend? Good girl. Good girl. Good boy. Who's your best friend? Good girl. Alright, well, I really hope this tutorial taught you some good, ideas on how to teach your dog this trick. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And I hope you enjoy. So we will see you later. And she's going to try to eat this whole bag of treats, but we're not going to let her. Alright, until next time. Thanks, y'all.